OKFM 101.7.
Ukasa for understanding love.
Yes.
See you being your don't see.
That is it.
Or don't see any abutari. I think say a boss I know. I could see your pop. Mumbo could see your phone. You can go. Mama.
Yes.
Your audience, your mama.
Thank you,
mama.
Me Denyamia say, and I thank all the listeners and those who are watching us on Facebook. Now, you're a real woman in me for you, and I must say happy birthday to you.
Oh.
As I was saying yesterday, you have been a blessing, Abeku. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Abeku.
Remember, you're romantic, yes, you're gay, and you're romantic. Oh, thank you.
Abeku, it's not about money, but because of you, many people are more talent about out. Because of you, many people have got hope. So I'm just imagining generations that are impacted by you. Onyame shraw normal quantity and what you want continue to impact generations.
Amen.
Onyame shraw. May that obi aswa say and when we talk about love, on say if you understand love, you give patience. If you understand love, you give time. If you understand love, you give forgiveness. Let's talk about this patience. So what do be abeko? It is so difficult to quit on the person. So what do be because you want peace. It doesn't matter who offended. Saying sorry is just bringing peace. It doesn't mean you were fool. Abeko say udo be a won. U abutre. And ode boniface like forgiveness, you give it out. And you give time. Who be mre. But say you be a for talk man if you're interested udo ni pano. And when I say patient, so we want portray our near maybe one a young die. Many of us dear but say dear we can influence our relationship. Now me busa question be said now who don't need partner who why nothing so on from Dana. And me say sorry to my partner and say I am wrong. No. But to bring peace. Everybody want peace, especially men. And whoever is wrong doesn't matter. But to bring peace, you can just say sorry and bring peace into your relationship. And if you want to tell me you love me, then you have to learn how to forgive. Because I you calculate relationship. There are so many things that why you're wronger. Your wife or your husband needs to forgive. But my bonny back no better then you don't know how to you don't love me. And so if you want to give me love, then you need to give it out. That's how John 3 says to be a can number. And for God so loved the world that he gave his only the only one. So if you love somebody, you give without thinking because you are sure of the one you love. The important thing is that who are you giving your love to? That is very important. Why do you want to give your love to the person? And what becomes of your love is also important. And how you deal with the love is very important. So the who, what, why, and how is very important. If you give the love to the wrong person, that is who, you're going to be in a big problem. Or fake say I love you. But the motive of the person about here or be because of your political use. I beg what kind so bad Mika. Yeah, the name for political use. And that David Pebbe dignity would a political use and not Naba. But there was a woman called Abigail, though she was married to a fool, Nabal. But this woman knew what love is all about. One fun Nabal shortcomings, no, fought against Nabal, no, but rather she stood to fight for Nabal for his safety. So it doesn't matter whether your husband is a fool. It doesn't matter if your wife is not correct. As far as also we don't know, that love will make you believe in them and help them to become better. So obi no sister, we ya na ya. So be worry I say I gonna form my woman opportunity and therefore not suppress your partner. Then you don't love her. I make my example. Me a bra me kun cast me about denimi no. There were men of God, papa for men of God, we call them fathers. That's what my husband said. Oh, you not do me crown woman a chance they did everything on the day of my ordination. Pono. They can say, also for just money, na mad. Why do you believe say a mad? If you trust and you love me and you believe in the giftings in your wife or your husband, push them. Push them without thinking who is talking, because you know who they are, where they are getting to, and where they are going to, and the kind of God they carry. Me can't wait, because obi honoma wajini pebi di ana ododon mani pebi atran home for years, and ne nipa ni eni munyamba pie abaya dansidie but obi also na yiri peja na ni kunu peja kwa na abaya threat to them. So who do you marry? And why do you marry? What is the reason or the motive behind you choosing that person? Then why we 6 years? No majai, 6 months now we are because our issue, everybody has an issue in a relationship. Or be will be. But if you love very well, you know how to give patience, you know how to give love, you know how to give forgiveness, you know how to give time for the person. It's your musa. When I would don't do a common man, if I don't know what you are say. Does he really trust love? Can they give themselves all to you? Or be no be not to dead do us part. Yaria Bawari was standing with them. Naya mani biswa, no seme do, Sikabinti, Gobenya Binti, the comfort binti, and then Yamia Duma when you are paying Bema, and I say, I don't love the Gobis or Donasa. Or don't sign and Kayosu Queen now. Odonesa, he always refreshes every day, every morning, because ebimu the bitterness be a show where they mean yemu the otia menaso mrebi but don't otia wanaso. That is where you can show your love to the person. Say, I'm ready to give forgiveness. So I beg, love gives forgiveness, and love gives understanding. Love will give it all to you. I unsure will be and so I know I say pick it from the gutters. You are nobody. You don't surprise them like that. Be and see quite our relationship. So I always say this: there are women like the Cyrus that can give their husband opportunity for you to become a man, for us to fulfill the promises of God. Let me go my own way to make you a man. Nasa Obana Su who said, this is the time for this woman to lead. There are women that will protect you good times and bad times. A man if you a bring more day or better me supporting your vision. Even when you make a mistake, that is why engagement a man to make and to manage yourself. When your husband goes naked, you start cloth to cover him up. A man do saying, you okay? And then come because I won't say sorry. He needs to say, hey, I won't apologize. Sister, if you love somebody, you don't care how many times he says sorry. You don't care whether he says his own or he doesn't say it, because you are ready to give it, or you give without looking back. Though it may be painful, because love brings suffering, brings pain. And the more the pain comes, the more God refresh and open you up, become a better person. It's who are you loving? Let's love right. Let's choose the people that will value our love. So find out who, what, why, and how you need to be in that way. How to manage it is very, very important. It's so you don't just give your love to people because you think they deserve love. Give your love to somebody that is ready to love you back, respect you, understand you, believe in you, ready to support you with everything they have. And that's why because they don't understand what love is all about. They think love is all about having a sex, all about having children. Hey, and then love is not like that. Love is all about the strong things that that bounds us together. That love that brings us together. Said baby, I don't care what is happening to you. I believe in what is inside you. I will stand with you to the end. Nipa to draw send. Are we standing with those we said we love? And now be your enemies. We were in love in the beginning. We didn't know how to forgive. We didn't have time to give to them. We didn't have the patience to believe in their future. We left and then baby. So if you love somebody, if you understand love, you learn how to forgive. You learn how to give time. You learn how to appreciate. You learn how to give patience. But before you do all that, who are you giving your love to? Why should you give your love to the person? What is the motive behind who you want to go out with? And how are you going to handle your relationship? How are you going to make the love grow every minute of time? Everyone says sex. I bet sex is good. But what if I do baby sex to me and you're powerful? Can the woman support and say, my babes, we will stand together? A brand name more than na diodo. And they be I stand with you. Nobody say who couldn't perform well. You can leave the marriage. Are you serious? Are we married for selfish things, or we are married because we want to give love? We give love when things are hard. You show your love when we are in difficult times. And you be okay, and I love. They will speak love, but they don't act love. It's more how to then you know those who love you. And then be okay. Oh, so mommy, I don't celebrate that, but I celebrate people. Who will be there for me? It's that's all your angel. No, but when people thought I was nothing, he stood with me. That is the kind of love I hold on to. I mention his name because let me know. He held me, he held me, he prayed, he believed in me. That is love. Money can't buy this. But money can buy you love. It can buy you time. It can buy you the car and the houses. But the inner love, money can buy it. Is given by God. That peace, that joy. So find the right person to love. Find the right person to give love, time, patience, and forgiveness to. If you can't forgive, you don't love. You need to learn how to forgive. Learn how to give it. Patience, time, appreciate. Then you understand what love is. Love is all about sacrifice. Love is all about selflessness. It's not about you. It's about giving it out to somebody. That is how God did it. He gave his son. If you can't give, you can't love. It's very important. It's we need to love, give it, forgive, patient, believe in them, and build us together. That's love, Abeko. Baby kakra pese me kanon. Say na be abetena radio so sika o mejire. It's not always say you're peaceful. You can testify their days are shaking. But what makes the two of you stand? There is something within that tells you this is your world. You have nowhere to go. So you stick to the person. How many of us will stick to our partners forever and forever? We can't have it all easy, Abeku. It'll be on issues and worry. I don't have that peace in my home. Yes, but I build peace. I create the peace to happen because that is where I want to build my foundation. That is where I want to build my house. Teach my children how to love. That they will know love is not all about money and what you get. Love is about what you give. When you give it, you get the fulfillment. But give it to the right person is very important, not to the wrong one. The way you treat your wife, there are men who go treat their wife like trash because today they are on top, they are high, and they don't respect it. Man, think about yourself. What you are doing, you are not showing love. And obviously, I speak to him anyhow. I treat him anyhow. I beg you, your door or don't more ding. You encourage the man. You know what? Me do the make your juma ba me get it. It's as a brother will be no shame. It's I don't care what nipa beka. Where your door when you go aseno no somewhere pejao and never no door. But no will be or say I love you when you aje. Ma someone to na hear so do. It's love is a way that we give. You sacrifice, you give it out. You give without thinking what you go through. Because yes, so the name better one need you from. Sometimes loving people, you go through pain just to get to the cross. But without the cross and without the grave, there is no crown. It is sometimes in the journey of love, the cross must come through. The tomb must go through. And then after the tomb, the crown will be given out to you. To the stand strong. Love genuinely. And God will give you the strength to move on. So the who, the why, the what, and the how is very, very important for who you're going to love. Because when you're bia or to or dasia or how, love the right people who deserves to be loved. Otherwise, you suffer in vain.
Oh. OKFM 101.7.